Hey, my dogs, it's Simon here. Welcome to the Hermit's Cave, and I'm joined by Becca.
Hi, folks.
Hope you're all okay. I'm just going to pop open the chat, make sure that everybody can see us. So, we've got a few people in. We've got people that's been here since 8:15. Buttermilk Coffee. We've got Dory, Jen, Naomi, Psychic Knitter, Dragonfly, Naomi. I've said Naomi. Jamie, Monica, Jenny Bird. Nice to see you. Elle, Donna, Sunday's Child of Light. Don't remember seeing you before, but welcome. Elaine's here. Elaine Murphy. Good to see you as well. And we've got Emma and Pixie, Onyx, the Crook, Snook. There's so many new people tonight. So great to see you all. Debbie's here, Christina, Darcy, and Jen lurking from work. Another Jen. So great to see everybody. Well, I've had to make our Becca really suffer today because I've made her wait right till 9 o'clock tonight to open her package because we ordered this at the same time and they've arrived on exactly the same day. But I had the added stress because Becca, was it this morning or this afternoon when you...
This arrived at, I think it was about 9:10 this morning. 9:10. I had it in my sweaty little hands.
So,
and I glided straight away.
Yeah, she was like, I hope yours has come. So I had to wait and I got home later than usual tonight, and I got a card to say they'd attempted the delivery. But this time of year, they really stress you must go the next day. So I thought, well, I'm going to go anyway, just in case it's got back. And it had. So I was able to glide back and say, right, I've got mine as well. So for those of you who aren't familiar with this deck, like I wasn't until Becca mentioned it, it purports to be out of this world if you read everything that it says. So it says it's 350 GSM paper cardstock. It has the choice of brass gold foil edges or holographic black foil edges. I went for holographic black. Did you, Becca?
Yeah, me too.
Blue gold foil printing, brass gold foil printing, skin-like texture box, whatever that's going to be like. That might freak me out a bit. Matte finish cards, flip cover box, waterproof plastic cards, eco-friendly PVC. So, I mean, I'm like, wow, tick, 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 tick. This is really kind of doing it for me. And then it goes on to say, this is an eye-opening experience for creators to discover all the different printing possibilities available for their work. We can be the bridge between your ideas and the printing potential to combine your designs with the best and latest printing techniques. And then about the tarot itself, the Wheel of Fortune tarot deck comes from my dream journey of making my own deck. I have been very passionate about this deck for a long time, and I always dreamed about how it might look. The deck has been inspired by the traditional Rider-Waite tarot deck. Points down for missing out the Smith, but anyway, we'll forgive. And consists of 78 beautiful hand-drawn oil paintings for the cards. This is a culmination of an emotional journey for me. I need to express my appreciation and gratitude to our artist, which is Miss Ganian Rong, for her beautiful oil paintings, which express our ideas of optimism, confidence, courage, and love. And she worked tirelessly and diligently for 8 months from March 2018 to October 2018 to create this deck. So, whoa, skin like. Sorry?
It's got a lot to live up to.
It has, after all that. And yeah, I'm with Pixie's like, whoa, skin like? Not sure what skin. So, anybody else got this deck? I think when I did the interview with Dustin, he said he'd got this deck, didn't he? I think.
Yeah, he did. He said he backed it when it was on Kickstarter.
Right.
So he got it as soon as it came out. And he got the plastic one as well.
So what drew you to it first, Becca? How did you find it?
It was one of my late night strolls through the aisles of Etsy, and I just happened to stumble over across this deck, and I read that description, and I saw there wasn't many of the cards you could see, but I really liked the artwork. I liked all the ideas that they'd got about this so-called revolutionary printing, and it got an option for the black holographic backs, which is the only other deck apart from the This Might Hurt that I've seen that is offering that.
Yeah.
And the cards and the card stock as well, you know, everything about it. Oh, and free shipping.
Yes, free shipping. And it wasn't that too expensive a deck either, to be fair, I didn't think, for what, as I said, what it purports to be. Becca and I are a little bit skeptical because the package itself is really light. And if this is a 78 card deck with 350 GSM, then I can't imagine why it would be this light.
I can't either. But
shall we go in?
Yeah.
Are you ready, guys?
We're going in. We're going in. Scalpel.
Feels like Christmas has come 2 weeks early.
Oh, I hope this is not a massive disappointment. Oh my God. Hang on. Oh, look at that. It's in like a... Oh,
yeah.
Oh, this is different.
Isn't it?
Well, at least it's not. At least it's not all smashed in on the corners.
I love it though when you can stab through this and go, and all the air coming out.
Oh, that's satisfying. That. Oh,
now it feels heavy.
Isn't it weird? Oh, there's got a card sticking out in mine. Have you?
Yeah. Can something it's a plastic card. It is just like the golden thread. But
yeah.
can something...
So this is... Yeah, it feels heavy now.
Oh, you froze it. Sorry. I was just saying, can something so heavy actually be made to feel lighter if it's wrapped in air? Because that's what's happened.
Yeah, it's heavier now.
Yeah. So this is the card, which is literally just like, it is plastic, as it says, and it has the copper foil on it, like a rose gold coppery foil, isn't it? And it says the Wheel of Fortune Tarot.
This isn't the cardstock we went for, though, is it? This isn't the one we've got up.
Okay, I'm not sure. I know it said it is plastic though, didn't it? But and then there's the details on the back.
One of them is plastic, and that was a smaller deck that came in the plastic cardstock.
Oh, right.
Apparently,
okay.
this one came in the so-called 350 GSM.
Oh, the box is nice. And there's more wrapping.
Oh, yes.
We can.
It does have elements of the this might hurt look to it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Do you think?
Signed and printed by. I can't pronounce her name either. I do need to have a look at what her name is to give her the right credit as well. We credited the artist, but
Let's give it a feel up.
you're touching it up.
I'm going to give it a feel up. Oh, now.
Oh, it feels like skin.
Oh, it does, doesn't it? It feels quite nice, gotta say.
Wow. Yes, I haven't felt anything like this. The closest is the rose petal, but it is different. It has a different feel. So it's completely matte, but it does have this. Well, how would you describe it?
It's just incredibly soft, almost like a skin-like texture.
Yeah, it's really bizarre. It's lovely.
Yeah, nice. I like it. Presentation is nothing on the ends,
and it is that really that rose gold. It's really beautiful.
and you could have got, if you wanted, you could get the edging in that as well, couldn't you?
You could.
The rose gold.
And I've got another one of them on the inside. Another one of those cards.
Oh, have you gone in?
Oh, sorry, I've jumped ahead.
Oh, yeah, I have too.
Yeah. Inside, it says, do you want me to read it? Or do you want to read it?
No, you go for it because I can't see.
Yours looks more gold. Mine looks more rose gold. Is it just the lighting? Yours rose gold.
I think it's because my camera's shit.
Right, so it is rose gold like this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, mine's rose gold.
So it says, meaning is not something you stumble across. Like the answer to a riddle on the prize in a treasure hunt. Meaning is something you build into your life. You build it out of your own past, out of your affections and loyalties, out of the experience of humankind as it's passed on to you, out of your own talent and understanding, out of the things you believe in, out of the things and people you love, out of the values for which you are willing to sacrifice something. The ingredients are there. You are the only one who can put them together in that unique pattern that will be your life. Let it be a life that has dignity and meaning for you. If it does, then the particular balance of success or failure is of less account. Quoted by John William Gardner. And
I like that.
She says in the write-up on her Etsy shop that the deck is born out of her imagination and her hopes and her desires, but also based on that poem by John William Gardner and her love of RWS. So
yeah,
wow. And then you on the underneath here you get this like almost really nice. Let me make the light a bit more. Yeah, really beautiful box. I'm really
gorgeous.
Oh, are you ready? Take off the little
plastic sheath.
It is.
Get mine off.
Wow, these are the backs. Hey Simon, I just got an email that Patrick Valenza sent me a package. It has to be the Oracle. Yeah, Robin got his last night. I still haven't had my dispatch notification yet. Christina says, Becca, why are you so blue? You're not blue on my screen.
No, I mean, hang on. I'll just switch the other light on. Maybe that will change it.
Okay. So we have the holographic blue edges, like what we see on This Might Hurt. It is.
Is that better?
Yes, really beautiful.
Yeah, gorgeous.
Wow.
Can't get used to the camera being there. Oh, yeah.
Did either of you get the mini deck? No, I went with the full size deck.
The cards actually feel nice, don't they? Do you think?
Yeah, they've got a lovely, on the back you can feel the metallic overlay, and the artwork is stunning in these beautiful oil pins.
The Fool is gorgeous. Oh, it's really nice.
We should have really spoke about this before we went live, but how do we want to do this? How do we want to show the cards?
Well, I think because your camera, I'm on my laptop because I can't use my iPhone for the streaming. So I think you should show the cards because your camera's better, and I'll just chip in.
Okay, well, because you kind of discovered the deck and told me about it. If I show the card, then do you want to talk about it, and we'll give our impressions of each one. Let's see if it makes it easier if we do this. So does that help to get a better angle?
Yeah, I think so. You can see your card better though. Oh, hang on. The color is very washed out on mine.
Okay.
Say I'm on an old laptop, which isn't the most brilliant.
Okay. So what do we think to the full card? I mean, just look at the sky and the color.
This is one of the things that attracted to me about this. You know me, that I love color. Color always draws me into a deck before anything else in some ways. And this is one of the cards that's on her website, and I thought it was just beautiful.
Yeah, go on.
Sorry. No, you go.
I was going to say, what I really like about this is the simplicity as well. Just just a small figure silhouetted against that beautiful sky. But I don't know if you can see down here at the bottom, there's like city lights, so it's like really high up, and it reminds me of when I was in America, in Utah. We went up into the mountains to visit a temple that was up there, and you just saw this blanket really low down, spread out of all these beautiful city lights, and it's really lovely.
The colors are gorgeous. They really are on this. Absolutely amazing.
And it's really nice matte stock. Yeah. Really. Card stock. I don't know if, I mean, they say 350, but I don't know. It's not as thick as something like New Choice, is it, Tara Di Marseille?
No, but didn't she say that this was printed on using a different type of card with a core inside it or something?
Yeah, it's at Baba Studios.
Yeah, so it might not feel as thick as just say like the New Choice, or this might hurt, but it's very durable from what we've read. But yeah, I think the full card is beautiful.
And here is our magician. Again, we have a female magician, which is great. We've got all of the tools and symbols there representing the elements and the suits. Yeah,
it's a very simple art form as well, which is something that I really liked. It's nothing complicated about it.
But there's action there, isn't it? She's got the wand, she's manifesting, and you've got this energy all around there, you know, this real sort of manifestation.
Yeah. I love it.
Now, I remember speaking to you about the High Priestess card when you first showed some images on your channel, and my first reaction was, it's Mother Mary. That's how I saw it. I saw it as the Madonna. And at first I was like, oh, I'm not sure. But the more I looked into other cards in the deck, and the more I revisited this image, I think it is quite
I don't think
beautiful.
it does. I don't see the Madonna in there. I mean, maybe because you know, I was never brought up in a Catholic type faith where, you know, the Madonna was kind of very prominent. I saw this as you know, like a very serene, empowered woman. That's how I saw it. And I guess because of the blue, isn't it? The blue almost looks like a veil, but
I saw
I
it as
think it's her hair.
it is a hair. On closer inspection, she's got blue hair, which is beautiful. But I saw it as almost like a nun-like figure, you know, as you imagine the to be in the Catholic faith.
I love the contrast of the color of the flowers with the veil. I think that's really lovely.
Have you noticed as well, Becca, that the font is embossed?
Yeah, I was going to say that. You can feel it, can't you?
Yeah, it's actually overlaid. It's not. It's been added on, and it's raised, and it's so it's like a plasticky feel. It's really beautiful. So here is the beautiful Empress card.
She is amazing. I love this. My camera is really not showing it up. I've just got this light that's shining on top of it.
Would it be better with the light off? I know you went blue. People were saying it was blue, weren't they, before? But that's why I put the.
I think what it is, it's the light from the actual computer screen. But this is one of the cards. The coloration on this card reminded me so much of the Japaritse.
Yeah, I can see where you're going with that.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's almost impressionist as well, isn't it?
Yeah. And the number at the top, I don't know if you've noticed that, the number here at the top is embossed also.
Yes, it is. It's almost like the opposite, isn't it? It's like it's cut into the card. This feels raised, and that feels indented. If that's a word.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
It's weird.
Yeah. And I can't get over the gilding again. This metallic rainbow effect.
That might be too bright if I turn it up one, but we can see. Then we have the Emperor.
Very simple drawing, this, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is one of the cards that when I saw it, I kind of, you know, I did wonder about this. But the more I look at him, the more I like his kind of almost like a childlike quality to the drawing, isn't there? But it really, I think she's really captured the
interesting thing, though. You know, it is the same artist, but the art style kind of changes. Because if you put it next to the Hierophant card, look at the difference in the art style of the face.
Yeah, totally different.
Yeah, that the Emperor is quite, like you say, childlike, where there's a lot more detail and realistic look to the Hierophant's face.
Yeah. He's a very traditional Hierophant, isn't he? Very churchy type.
He is, but it's interesting that his angle is completely different. You know, it's almost like the side profile. You don't see the supplicants in front of him, or the crosses aren't there, or his staff, but is very sort of, like you say, Pope-ish.
Yeah. Ooh, now here we get biblical.
With the apple.
With the lovers. Very definite Adam and Eve in this card, methinks. But you know, that doesn't bother me. It might have done at one time, but not now. I can look at this and I can, you know.
I think I've seen the representation so much now in tarot that I've kind of got used to it. I love the serpent wrapped around the branch there.
Yeah. And there's almost, is very, the male figure is very medieval looking in its, I think, almost, you know, like you get
I've just realised as well, under a brighter light, that the font is blue metallic at the bottom. It's blue. It's blue metallic.
Oh, that's what she meant about the blue metallic.
Yeah. And
it's
so
really nicely made.
But that's harder to spot, the number at the top, because it's in the black border. But under a light, it dazzles with this beautiful electric blue. So
yeah, gorgeous.
But Chariot, again,
I love this Chariot card.
Stunning.
I love Japaritse colouring and style almost as well. I think. I think that's what attracted.
The motion of the horse as well, up on.
Yeah. Oh, now this is one of my favourites.
Snap. Absolutely.
I think the
stunning. Look at that for strength card.
I love it so much. I love the way she's, you know, they've got that understanding there, haven't they? There's no striving. They're just embracing, and I think that's amazing. I love it.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
There's such an earthy feel about it as well, isn't there? This, you know, just, you know, maybe because she's naked, but just, it's, I don't know, there's just something very earthy about it and natural.
Yeah.
Oh, the Hermit.
It's gorgeous, isn't it? I thought you'd like this one.
I'd forgotten. I did see it before when I was buying the deck, but actually having it in my hand and seeing it, like, it's so simple. You can't see any facial features. You've just got this shape of the Hermit lantern, but look at the mountain range behind and the day disappearing into night. It's just stunning.
Yeah. You can see the stars starting to come out in this corner. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm loving it. I don't know about you. It's well worth the wait.
Jenny Bird says, Simon, is that a bear on the strength card? It was a bear. They're hugging. It's really beautiful. Yeah, try and get a bit closer. You can see the bear look.
Yeah, beautiful. I love that.
Then we have the Wheel of Fortune, which the deck's named after. Quite a simple Wheel of Fortune, but I love the swirling of the sky, indicating the turning of the wheel. There's a lot of motion, a lot of energy in there.
I do love how they feel. Really nice.
I agree with Twist. He says, I love it when they show bears in strength card. I do too. I really like to see that.
Yeah.
Oh, Dan said he's just had a shipping notification from Patrick and to check my emails. I will do straight after this.
This is interesting, I thought. Justice, what do you think about this?
I like it. It doesn't give you a lot. You know, the scales are very balanced, and then you've just got this face kind of coming out of the ether, out of the darkness.
To me, it's like the scales are there, which is kind of up to us how that measures out. But overseeing it all, we've got this. I mean, you could put that as whatever kind of, like the universe or the the goddess or whatever. It's all embodied in the card, if you know what I mean.
And it's interesting that the top part of the card is black and white, and then you've got this colour at the lower half of the card. The facial expression and the style of the face reminds me a bit of soul cards, you know, the Deborah Koff Chapin soul card.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Really? But I like it. I can work with that.
Yeah.
I love this character.
I have to. Twist always has to have a good close up of the Hanged Man card. It's his card, his make or break card. I always have to do that. Just have a good look at the facial expression as well. We've got the legs in the figure of 4 shape.
I really like him. I think he's a bit different.
Yeah. And at first I thought, oh, we've got another female, but it is a male. There's the moustache.
Moustache.
Yeah.
But these colours around these pinks and blues and oranges, gorgeous. Love it.
Now the Death card. Oh my goodness. It is amazing. Phenomenal. I love it. It is so Grim Reaper-ish. It is so ghoulish. But look at that.
Yeah. Amazing. Awesome. And I was looking and it's almost like, but it isn't. I think it's the way our brain sort of sees faces in things, but it's almost like the cloud in the background looks like. Do you?
Yeah, I see it. I see them trapped there. If you look, there's like let me try and point to one that I see, because everything's in reverse on this, but
yeah,
I see like faces appearing in the mist behind.
Yeah, it's like he's moving forward and this trail of vapor left behind him with all the souls collected.
Yes.
In it.
And it's obviously a skeletal figure because of the bony fingers holding the
yeah.
Oh, but I love it.
Oh, Jenny sees faces in it too.
Yeah. Grim.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's gorgeous. And then we just go into a beautiful burst of color, don't we, with the Temperance card? I mean, how amazing.
I love this. I love the sea, the blue of the sea in that. Oh, all these colors are right up my alley. You know, it presses all the right buttons.
A beautiful pink plumage as well of her wings. Yeah. And she's on that part of the earth. You can't see where she kind of stops, and she's like, oh, part of it. Gorgeous.
She's sitting. You see the flowers and things, can't you? Like the daisies and stuff just there.
Now, what are your thoughts on the Devil card? I'm unsure about this card. It's brilliant. The art in the card is absolutely wonderful, but I was kind of like, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I can see. I mean, the devil is depicted in all shape. I mean, when you look at the what do you call it? The light seers, the devil in the light seers. This is exactly the opposite. That devil shows beauty, doesn't it? But this kind of devil shows the ugly side of it, I guess.
But it's like, what is it? You know, it's obviously something that flies because it doesn't have legs or feet, or it's just, I don't know.
I suppose it's just, I mean, what has gone on in the artist's head, that is her embodiment of how the devil looks.
Naomi, I was just going to say, if we compare it to like the Devil card in the Deviant Moon, you know, that sort of red, almost caricature devil prancing along. It reminds me of that. And then Naomi said it's very PV, and I agree.
Yeah, I like it.
It's
different.
Yeah. Now this one reminds me of Japaridze, the tower.
Yeah,
it's very, very much in that style.
When I first saw it, I thought it got a little like a look of a rocket ship about it almost. Do you see what I mean? As if it's taken off, like these down here like jets, but it's not, obviously. But I like it a lot.
I love the lightning. It's just like almost scratched away through the oil, isn't it? They just took a stick or something and scratched through the oil. I love the silhouette of the person. Again, I love it when the people are kind of, what's the word, in perspective.
Not in, or in proportion, because it's like a proper little figure there. But I mean, the one thing, I mean, your camera is showing up so much better than mine. My laptop is old and shitty, but you can see everything, all her strokes into the oil of the paint when she made the design. Really lovely.
And for those just joining us, I'll just quickly show you the backs again as well. We've got these beautiful metallic backs, and the gilding on the edge is the holographic black.
Nice black matte box as well.
Yeah. So this is the star card.
No people.
3D. No people. Yeah. Just the stars. Becca, I bet you love the moon.
I do. That was one of the cards I saw on the website, and I thought, dang, this was the one that did it for me. You might have guessed.
Yeah.
That wise moon, but also the secrets are there. I find owls are so secretive and silent, you know.
Connor, it is an indie deck, but it is free shipping and it's from China, so there's no customs. And it's great. And it isn't expensive either. I don't think it's what you'd pay for a mass produced deck, and like I say, free shipping.
£38, isn't it?
Was it that much?
I think it was 38.
Oh.
Or maybe not.
Okay.
Oh no, that might have been, that was my other one.
Yeah, I think it was around the 30 mark, but yeah, beautiful. Somebody might be able to tell us anyway, because I always put a link to the shop as well.
Yeah, beautiful. Really like that card.
The sun, again, so much colour.
Yeah,
I love that. It looks like, is it a lark or a sparrow? Or
it does. And you know, there's a great expression in that, I think, because you know, that's what, when we know, this is kind of like a really good and positive card, isn't it? And you know, in the summer, when you've got that really sort of positive vibe about everything, you hear a lot of music, don't you?
The dawn chorus, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. That long night that we've all experienced, when the day starts to break and the dawn comes, you hear the dawn chorus, and you know, you just know you've got another day. Elle said it's £35.
Ah. So it's a really good price then, isn't it, I think?
Yeah. Now, I have to say, I've never been a fan, as you've heard me say many, many times, of the Judgment card. But I think this is one of the most beautiful Judgment cards. I just think it's really, really stunning.
I like it because there's no graves.
Yeah.
The people there, aren't they? And they actually look happy to see the angel, or whatever you like to call it. You know, they're actually putting their hands up towards it rather than sort of like,
yeah. They're embracing it, aren't they?
Yeah.
Themselves up. Yeah. And it almost looks like they're stood in waves, like a turbulent sea.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Connor, go for it. He said he's thinking of getting it as a Christmas present to himself.
Get it, Connor. You'll love it. It's amazing. I like it.
Beautiful. Just look at that. It's like something you get on a Christmas card. Really beautiful. Oh,
Yeah.
world.
Yeah, this is stunning. That blue stands out in this. Amazing.
Really gorgeous.
Isn't it? This blue around the outside, you can see it more on yours, on your camera, but it's like a purple violet, electric violet color, isn't it?
Jen says, what a beautiful deck. I've only caught snippets, but I think enough to know. Wink.
Definitely.
Free shipping.
If you like this style of artwork, Jen, and free shipping, you know.
Oh, this is a deck. I'm gonna just stare at each image for ages. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Really beautiful. So I've got wands. Have you got wands?
Yeah.
Very traditional.
Nice. Yeah.
Sorry.
Very traditional ace.
Hmm. And with these, you can really see the RWS influence, can't you?
Yeah. And again, that's that simplicity to this one, isn't there?
Yeah. The world is your oyster.
Art.
But look, right on the point of the finger.
Yes. Yeah.
It's like one of those bubbles. You know, you blow those bubbles and is putting the finger that am I about to burst the bubble? Am I about to?
It almost reminds me of a crystal ball.
There's something inside it, isn't there?
Yeah. So it's almost like she's seeing something in there. She's staring at it really intently, almost like you would in a crystal ball. Like she's seeing her travels almost.
Oh, the three is beautiful.
Yeah. I love it.
Sunset in the distance.
Yeah.
Maybe she's scrying, says Jenny.
Yeah, that's what it looks like to me, Jenny. I think so too.
The Four of Wands.
Yeah. And are they usually two females? I can't remember. I don't think they are they? Traditionally, they're not two females, but in the RWS.
And lots of decks, you just get the four wands making the almost like the canopy type, indicating some sort of event.
Yeah.
Don't you? Yeah, it's very inclusive. What's fascinating about the Five of Wands is if you look closely, every single person is wearing a different sort of suit of armor or battle attire. You've got somebody with wooden horns. You've got like a centurion outfit. You've got more of a traditional knight type here. It's like five different tribes, isn't it, coming together?
Yeah, these two figures here, they almost look like you know, like the old sort of British sort of medieval fighters. These, they look more like, I don't know, it's strange, isn't it? It's like you've got the two opposites fighting it out.
Yeah, and the one at the top looks like a court jester, doesn't it? It could be like our fool of the card.
Yeah, looks like a fool.
Yeah. Monica's just ordered it, and then she says, "Double enablers. What can I do?"
Yeah, but holographic. I mean, you know, for that price.
And
amazing.
These our 6.
Now this little character, this little guy, I think is really cute.
Can't see his eyes, Becca. All you can see is a nose and a mouth. What's cute about him?
Well, it's just like his helmet's too big for his head, isn't it? Almost like
too young to go into battle. Get down off your high horse.
Yeah, you know, I mean, how could you take somebody quite so seriously when their helmet's like right fallen over their head? But I like it.
Yeah, I love the purple horse. It's like the horse of many colours in Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's always one that you might look at and you might think, oh, okay. But, you know, you always get it, don't you? I like this one. It's almost like he's doing the, what's that? You know, in Greece, Saturday Night Fever.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Staying alive. Oh, but I like it again. I like it. It's different.
It's really interesting that the 8 of Wands, because we're used to seeing just those 8 wands flying through the air, you know, recognizing swiftness, swift action, and that sort of thing. But with it being wands and fire energy, it's interesting that she's included a body of water and this ship, also indicating a journey. You know, if it's that swift action, maybe it's to take you from one place to another. And the mountain range looks like a bird that's kind of turned to sleep. Can you see that?
I can, yeah. Oh, it does, yes. Like there's a little beak there, isn't there?
Beak and an eye. Again, flight. So there's water and sail. There's flight with the bird. I know it's probably not even meant to be a bird, but we see what we see.
Exactly. I love this one, 9.
Very similar, aren't they?
Yeah.
Very, very similar, which is a shame because the 10 of Wands for me is that overloaded, that overburdened, and I don't necessarily get that.
Yeah, but she's got this blackness over her eyes, though.
She has. It's like a mask or something, isn't it? Going.
Yeah, you know, God, this camera, I can't get it right. I definitely see. I mean, the facial expression on the 8 is completely, you know, she's very almost at peace, isn't she?
Yeah. Well, you get the 9 there up close, and I'll show the 10 up close. So, what are people saying?
I like that. I can definitely see in this one, in the 10, I can see the yeah, she's completely got this black veil over her eyes. She can't see anything in that one.
Yeah. Oh, and now I don't know whether it's because the I don't know why it is, but the font for the Page of Wands, you can really see the electric blue foiling.
Yeah.
Trying to catch it there.
I like that. Yeah. I love this card, I've got to say.
Oh,
I love the bird.
Yeah. Beautiful. Look at this brush strokes of the oil paint in the sky.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. Oh, wow. Such fire energy for the Knight of Wands. Look at that.
Yeah. Speed there, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I like it when you see that much movement in it.
And she's
You know,
naked.
there's no mistake.
Mm,
Yeah.
beautiful.
Like,
oh, look at the Queen.
Yeah, very sort of, yeah, the coloration, it's just, I love it. I really do. I'm really into it. You know, I can't wait to sort of just spend some time with it. And what do you think of the king?
He looks very androgynous. At first I thought, oh, it's a queen. When you see the lip, like lipstick, isn't it? And I mean, they really complement each other in terms of the style and the coloration. They're really lovely as a king and queen.
Yeah. Yeah, I like him or her.
Yeah.
I like the fact that there's no gender applicable. I love that ace. Look at it. Gorgeous.
So do you have cups next?
Yeah, I do. I have cups. Beautiful cups as well.
Yeah. The cups tend to, in just my opinion, but the cups tend to be always really beautiful within most decks.
Yeah, I love that.
Now, this is really interesting because, you know, I always see the Two of Cups in the tarot as the real lovers of the deck, because when we look at the lovers, you know, it's not, it can easily become something else, can't it?
Yeah.
But just look at this devilish face that appears in the Two of Cups as well.
And the two coiled serpents in the middle.
Yes.
One for each of them.
Let me one for each of them, just for good luck. And I'm just looking to see if our lovers, I mean, they're clothed here, but whether they're the same, with the long hair, whether it's the same.
Could be.
Oh, and I'll put the Two of Cups where the lovers should go. Getting all mixed up.
Oh,
but I mean,
Three of Cups.
I said it's an amazing card.
Yeah.
Our three maidens of the Three of Cups. We'll have to sort of sneak at the four as well. Love it.
Oh yes. Yeah. Really love this. Love how they're all squished together somehow, aren't they?
Who's a fan of this deck, says Laurie Tries Life. Not a fan of the Two of Cups.
I mean, like, in every deck, there's always one or two cards that you look at and you just don't gel with. But I like it, you know.
Well, so far, the
other thing.
Go on.
I was going to say the other thing is, although it's based on the RWS, sometimes we can lock ourselves into seeing the RWS, can't we? And then it doesn't give us enough kind of artistic license in our imagination to look at them differently.
Does
that make sense?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I like to think that I take each card on its own merit. In fact, on its own merit. But
have you seen what Robin's put?
No.
Do you think you'll be trimming or keeping the black border?
This was the
Robin,
person who was never into modifying. But I keep showing the 4. I don't know why, because I haven't moved on from it. But it's beautiful. I love it. And then we have the 5.
I like that too.
6 of Cups is interesting.
There's a lot going on, isn't there?
Yeah, it's like a giant teacup, isn't it? With lots of cups inside. But it's like a garden as well. It's like a fountain, you know, it's got all flowers and plant pots, and it's got this water pouring out into this fountain here. And then I suppose they're the children of the deck, aren't they, that we're used to seeing?
Yeah. But I like it. This character, you see that on fountains a lot, don't you? Sort of the water gushing out of a mouth of something.
Yeah. Beautiful. Like a childhood castle in the sky.
Yeah. Yeah, Pixie Jasmine's right. All that beautiful gilding would go, that holographic could go if you trimmed it. I like this one too.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
It's very traditional, but with a nuance.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the 8 of Cups.
It's amazing. That's gorgeous.
That.
Do you know, this is going to become a real favorite of mine, I think.
Yes.
It's not going to be like oh well, yeah, really nice, put it on the shelf and that's that.
Wow.
Yeah.
The 9, which is interesting. Again, the cups behind, like we seen with the RWS.
Yeah, I like it. I like her. I like the expression on her face. I like how her hair's covering one eye too. I like that.
10 is an interesting take. So we don't have that kind of family scene with the rainbow and the family pet and in the meadow.
Doing that fountain, that fountain that they do at weddings.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a nice card again. It's one of these decks that you've got to spend time with, and really you can just get lost in it and then draw out everything from all the details, can't you?
Yeah. Page of Cups. It's very female centric. There's lots of females taking center stage.
Yeah. But again, the color, the sky is gorgeous.
It is, with that orange cloud.
Oh, beautiful.
You can see the little fish inside the cup, can't you?
Yes, like a little goldfish.
Now, here's something interesting. So we've got the Knight of Cups, which is very similar to the Knight of Wands. In its coloration, you'd have probably been more blue tones. I don't know why, but I mean, it's got very similar energy. The only difference is she's holding a wand and here she's holding a cup.
But there's not the speed in this. I mean, look at the horse's legs in this. It's more like a trot rather than gallop.
Yeah. But again, I love it. I just look forward to another night to see if there was all of the same kind of uniformity, but they're not. So
yeah.
Beautiful queen with her on the edge of the sea, the water on the shore there.
Yeah.
Yes,
love the color again.
Yeah.
Oh, Laurie Tries Live says, have we seen any diversity? Not yet, have we?
it depends what you deem as diversity. There's lots of female figures. There are different ages. You'll see that when we come to like the Queen of Swords. I mean, you've got to remember as well, this has been created in China. So, but it doesn't have that sort of Asian feel to it.
No.
King of Cups. Again, all our kings are long, blonde haired, very red lips, pursed lips.
So I suppose that, you know, making them very androgynous looking is diversity, isn't it?
I looked at this for a second, very quickly, and I thought it was a carrot. I thought, why have we got a carrot?
Oh yeah,
but it's not.
But the sky behind it is, the contrast with the orange is beautiful.
But she's doing that with the aces, isn't she? Getting the essence of the suit, the air suit now for swords. But I said it, every time I look at this, I'm going to see a carrot. But it's a beautiful, beautiful sword.
Oh, don't say that, Donna.
What?
Look what she's put.
Yeah, I knew, because about 20 minutes before we went live, I got a news flash saying early indications is he's got a 14-point lead, which will be enough to form a government on his own turn. However, exit polls have been wrong in the past. That's what I'm going to say.
So depressing.
When we did the referendum for Brexit, the exit poll was that we was remaining. It wasn't until the next morning that it was revealed that we was leaving. So who knows? But I wouldn't be surprised. But it's counting hasn't started yet. It started 4 minutes ago. We're not going to get the first results through till about 3 a.m., 4 a.m. So maybe. I mean,
Boris is like Trump's parasitic twin.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I love this. I love that.
Beautiful Two of Swords. And it's got everything, hasn't it? Even, you know, they're not massively crossed, but they are crossed. She's blindfolded. You've got the, you know, having to rely on her intuition with not having sight. So we've got the crescent moon. We've got the blue sky. We don't have a body of water, but because of the colour, you still get that cups energy, don't you?
Yeah. And you can just, you can visualize the sea reflecting that blue color from the sky too, can't you? It's behind her. That probably didn't make any sense at all, but it's what's going on up here.
And now Elle's moving countries. I don't know where she's going to go.
Yeah, I mean, no, I don't know where we're going to go. Oh, bloody Boris for 5 years. How depressing.
And nice. He's purely winning because of the Brexit situation. But anyway, let's not make it political. Yeah, that's nice, but I don't get the sense that that's a heart. Do you?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, that's more of a heart shape than that's a proper heart shape.
I know, but
that's an actual anatomical shape to a heart.
Yeah. Okay.
So as soon as I saw that, I saw a heart, and it's bleeding.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I see it as a heart.
I've got Jilly riding me. I bet you any money she's heard the news as well. Wow, look at the 4. It took me a moment to spot the snail.
Oh, that's a cute snail.
Really cute.
And the face on that too, that or female, I don't know. Couldn't it?
Yeah. definitely. I think a lot of somebody mentioned about diversity earlier. I think a lot of the archetypes and characters within this deck are very gender neutral.
Yeah.
Or genderless, however you want.
It requires you to look at this deck without a label.
Yeah.
On the characters.
3 carrots stabbing. I was going to say, actually, Monica, 3 carrots stabbing an apple, but I thought, no, better not.
Don't you like that one then?
Yes. I love every card so far.
Yeah.
Really do. Look at the 6. How gorgeous is that?
You skipped over the 5.
Did I? No, that's the one I said about it being gender neutral.
Oh, I thought it was the other one. I was on the other card. Sorry. Yeah, the 6.
Yeah, the
Beautiful.
5. I love the bright yellow.
Mm.
For a 5, it adds
it
adds more of a cheeriness to it, doesn't it? 6 of swords I've always loved. I love that moving away from troubled shores to something to cut through calmer waters and that transition. And it's beautiful. She's just, it's a family, isn't it?
Yeah, baby. I've got a baby.
Yeah.
Have you noticed what's that on the edge of the boat?
It's like the yin and yang symbol, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Seven.
I
was just going to say that.
Were you?
I was going to say it, but then I thought, no, half the audience won't, half the people watching won't get what we're on about. Every time I do a walkthrough and I go 7, I want to go 7.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good old Len.
Bless him.
Beautiful, beautiful 8 of swords. There's lots of palaces in the background in this day. It's very fairy tale-ish, isn't it?
Yeah. And there's that flock of birds as well.
Yeah. I think Claire was a bit behind. She said, love snails.
Oh, yeah. Slight delay there, Claire. But yeah, I love snails too. So I love that little addition in there.
So it's quite traditional, but there's these little extra nuances. Now, which tarot deck has a card very similar to that? Close up like that with just 9 swords behind. If you can think, guys, pop it in the comments. As soon as I saw that, I thought, oh, where have we seen that before? I love that all the swords are the same as well, the kind of red.
I can't think what tarot. Claire's just saying Vikings. She's only, that was like, yeah, a bit of a delay.
Yeah.
I like though.
And then we have 10 of swords, which is really interesting because it's only one sword that's actually penetrating that person.
Yeah.
We've got Sasarabito or Raincoast. It might be Sasarabito I'm thinking of.
I mean, one sword's enough to do the damage, I guess, isn't it?
But it actually looks like it's going under his arm rather than right through his back.
Yeah, that's his cloak, though, isn't it? His cloak is a like two-tone of his sleeve because you can see the blood coming out at the bottom. The blood spilling onto the the floor.
Oh yeah, and spotted that.
So definitely penetrated right through. What?
I love that all the swords are the same style. Beautiful again, beautiful art.
Ooh, the knight.
I was going to say looking at the knight. So it's very different to the first two knights that we saw with the fiery red backgrounds. This is like something out of Par Polka, the Marseille deck, the French Marseille deck. It reminds me of that.
Got a very interesting face.
Yeah.
Cute though.
Cute.
Is everybody still with us? Are they?
Yeah, yeah.
Are they hanging in?
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Love the ribbons.
I was going to say I love the rainbow.
All of the kings are very I know it said feline. They're not cat-like at all.
No, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my favourite suit. Pentacles. Look how gorgeous that is.
Yeah, I love the ace. Beautiful.
And then we have the two. We have that balance.
Oh, I love this one. Yeah, you can really see that balance in her hands, can't you?
Yeah. Tin Man, Wizard of Oz, says Darcy.
Yes. Yeah, Darcy, exactly.
Laurie says, Simon, do you have the Little Prince tarot deck? I do. It's down here. Yes. Oh, look at the three. Love the universe behind.
Yeah. It's like the city and everything is just captured, isn't it? It's,
Yeah.
You know, you can see.
But when you think of the Three of Pentacles, normally it's some sort of architecture and sculpture, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then we have the four. There's this spider dropping down. If you don't like spiders, you might not like that card.
And this fella is definitely older.
Yes.
He's got grey hair.
Robin, the artist, is from China. Five of Pentacles is very different to RWS. With this being an RWS inspired deck, that five is very different, isn't it?
Very. Yeah. But, you know, she looks very alone.
Yeah.
I think.
That
and she's naked.
That looks like a creature of some sort as well, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
There's the sixth, the guy with the coins and the beggar with the bowl, but not having to use discernment between two.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the seven.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
That is really gorgeous.
I think so far the Pentacles has been my favourite.
Yeah.
My favourite suit. I don't know about you. I really like it. Oh, 8. Lovely too. It's all just lovely. I keep saying, oh, it's lovely. It's gorgeous. It's lovely.
I haven't been able to bolt it at all yet.
No.
Some people would say, oh, shame it's not borderless. But actually, with them being oil paintings, it's like they're being framed. These are pieces of art. And
yeah,
the font and the blue metallic overlay, the card stock, the backs, the box, everything is gorgeous.
And like we said, this you can actually feel it if you run your finger across the writing. You can feel it.
Yeah. Beautiful 10. We've got that family scene. I can't see a little doggy, but That's okay. But look at the detail in the flowers in the tree above.
Yeah.
Then we have our page, which is
That's amazing. Yeah.
it is stunning.
Yeah, this definitely requires sitting down with a nice cup of coffee in a nice quiet place, doesn't it?
Yeah. The knight again has gone back to like the first two knights. That sort of naked lone rider. It's interesting, isn't it, then, that the swords had that Tin Man knight, where the other three knights are quite similar. Only we've gone to more of a
I heard that. I watched a review and that particularly stood out about it.
oh, the king and queen.
The queen, I love
in each other. Look, they've both got that single pentacle above. They're beautiful.
Yeah. Really pretty. Oh, the colours. Wow. Yeah, colours. Amazeballs.
So it is a standard tarot size. There is a mini version available. So just for those joining and coming in, this is the Wheel of Fortune Tarot. It is in an amazing box. It's like a clamshell box. It is in rose gold foil embossed. It has a texture I've never felt before. They're calling it skin like, I think they said, skin touch. It's similar to the rose petal, but a little bit different. The one, you can get gold edging, or you can get this holographic black edging, which both Becca and I went for.
Can't not.
Beautiful. These are the backs, again, gold foiling, really beautiful. And the artwork is oil paintings, and it's a nice thick deck.
And I don't know about you, but I very much go by touch, and I'm feeling a really good vibration from it. Does that sound daft?
No, it doesn't sound daft. I think, you know, that's sometimes how we connect with the decks as well, isn't it? It's funny that we refer to the Japaridze a few times, because if anybody ever remembers, a couple of years ago, one of my very early lives, I did a walkthrough of the Japaridze, and it was such a visceral reaction to it. You know, I'd got tears, and it was incredible. So I totally get that. This is a deck that I just want to dive into and work with and explore it. And wow.
Another good question, Simon.
Another what?
Another good question. How does it smell? Sniff. Oh, smells nice.
Lovely.
New deck.
I've noticed there's no book, but
no book.
One's needed.
It's like sniff.
It smells lovely. It does smell lovely. Becca, thank you for telling me about this deck, because I'm really glad that I've got it. I absolutely love, just because I'm the Hermit, but I absolutely love the Hermit card.
Yeah.
It is absolutely breathtakingly gorgeous.
Yeah, I agree.
And there's so many cards in this deck that are just stunning. And again, just to show the moon for Becca, we've got the Owl and the Hermit here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. Love it.
Any questions, guys, before we head off?
Oh, Monica says I've ordered the brass gilding. Equally as gorgeous.
Yeah.
So you've ordered it as well?
Monica, I saw Monica order it, and there's a few people where the jury's out. They're not sure. I think Connor's thinking of buying it as a Christmas present to himself.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah.
Very happy.
Brilliant. Right then. So what's coming up? What's coming up for you, Becca? While you've got people, anything live tomorrow?
Oh yeah, Friday night live, 9 o'clock. That'll be me. You know, my usual slag chat on Friday night. So I've done a bunch of lives this week. It's been a week of lives.
Yeah. What with your birthday live on the other night?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be back Saturday for a catching up with, which is with Dan from E Pine Vale, 4 o'clock Saturday. So yeah, and I don't think I'm expecting anything else before then, but you never know. You never know.
No, there's always the one that you've forgotten
Yeah.
that you ordered.
Yeah. All right then. Well, thank you for watching, guys. Oh, and Claire's finally received her Royal Fez Moroccan deck. Well, enjoy. That's great news. Yeah. So thank you for joining us. See you in Becca's live tomorrow, and hopefully mine on Saturday. So
yeah, thanks.
Oh, you've gone all. All right, everyone. See you soon. Yeah, you're back now. I ought to do what you did to me.
Okay.
I ought to just take myself out and leave you hanging.
What's that?
I said to do what you did to me. Just take
bloody dare. That was an accident.
Have you watched that bit back? Because you missed that bit. So you ought to watch that bit.
I did. Yeah, please don't do that to me. It was a mistake.
I believe you. All right. Until next time, go in peace. Namaste. And blessed be.